So say you're in a situation like me. You have a bunch of beaters, right? Your cars need tires. Mounting and balancing at a store is usually like 50 to 80 bucks a car per set of 4 tires. So to save some money, you're like, all right, I'm gonna get that Harbor Freight tire mounter tool. But then you watch all the reviews online and you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna score up my aluminum wheels. Well, there's a couple little things you can do to make it work for you. So I watched another YouTuber, I wish I could remember his name right now, but he made like a little plastic cover for his tool. Now on his, he put 2 screws in it, but then I realized when I was trying it out on my steel wheels that this screw was just getting chewed up. So I pulled it out, but because of the way I shaped it, it kind of holds in place pretty well with 1 screw. Now, I'm not sure what material he used. I used a little piece of Schedule 40 PVC pipe, and it works okay. It looks like I'm gonna have to make a new one probably every 10 wheels I do, but so far it's working pretty good. Also, here's the next thing. All the pieces that you have to put on here, scratching up the face of the wheel. Well, also at Harbor Freight, you can get these little stick-on rubber step things. You can cut it down. I put one underneath the wheel, and then one over top, and then I take a little piece of hose and stick it on this, so that in case this, when you start beating on this thing, it starts getting buck wild, it won't go anywhere. You just set that down on top of it, screw this piece down, now your wheel is secure, and it's not going to get marred up by the tool. Also, I decided to try just using a 2x4 piece of MDF to hold this down, and it kind of sucks because you end up walking around, and when you're over here, this side starts lifting up, and it's kind of a pain. I'm gonna try and figure out something else, but I mean, for now, for a couple bucks, it works pretty good. The thing I do when I go to pull the bead off is I just stick this little piece of wood here when I go to break the bead. So when I put the wheel face down, it's pressing into this wood instead of on this metal, and that definitely helps save it. So this is the piece of pipe I used. I just grabbed it at Home Depot because I was there. So between that, putting on this tool, the little rubber pieces I added onto here, I didn't scratch up the wheel. I didn't scratch up these wheels. The faces are still in pretty good shape. I spent 50 bucks on this tool, but I got a discount, so 20% discount. And so far it's already saving me money because I did, trailer wheel, I had all these tires off, and my wife's going to turn them into planters or something. So all in all, this Harbor Freight tool with a little bit of modification seems to work pretty well. So, I mean, of course, do it at your own risk. I don't want somebody mad at me because they, jacked up their $1,200 wheels with these. But for my $175 aluminum Fiero wheels, they seem to work pretty great.